Sorry for the late start to that one, folks. I forgot to hit record for the beginnings of turn one of this game. We've got Drew Lichtenstein on light against Daniel Amor on dark at table one. So this may well be a win and end game. Daniel on black Agents of the Black Sun, while Drew is on the Anakin Skywalker Saga deck that he played yesterday, or at least a similar start and build. Daniel pulled Caesar's Bounty with his shield, I guess. Drew already played Rebel Leadership, and this is pod racing to get the other 2-0 Tatooine site, as well as General Leia. And then Daniel open-handed the Coruscant Caesar's Palace. He used that to pull the site, and then used Shadows of the Empire to get the Imperial Square out. And now I believe he's used Imperial City to get Zizor, and use Zizor to get the others. So all the activation out on turn one, which is a pretty good start for Daniel. That's not what we usually. Usually Black Sun takes a little bit longer to get all the stuff out. Now, the one thing here is he does give 3 icons to Drew on his first turn. So Drew's going to have enough to do things with. Yes. Daniel almost restricted without moving. And then I think his last effect is wipe, so he used a 4. He activated with wipe. So he's got Caesar's Bounty, no one in hand. 3 effects are quietly observing the Shadows of the Empire and wipe them out, all of them. Wipe them out, all of them, getting him an activation on Drew's turn. He hasn't got an Emperor yet, so we'll see what happens with that. Drew has 2 shields out. It's possible one of them is Goldenrod, so that's why he did not play Emperor on turn 1, because he couldn't afford it. Couldn't afford to play a card for free. So Drew's got another This is Pod Racing to go get the Nightclub. If I remember the site correctly, I think the Nightclub has to go on the other side of the Imperial Square. So it's hard to get to. Drew taking the time to also take Polis Mass out of his deck, so he'll pull that with Star Pilot. We haven't seen the Nightclub, but he's not giving a verify, so kind of assume he must have pulled it. Unless he's playing multiple sites for some reason. That would be bizarre. I don't think Pod Racing pulls anything else, right? Asking as though you can respond. Upload Nightclub or Skywalker Hut. So he already has the Skywalker Hut. You did that last time. He's going to play 3PO, I guess, from hand. Six Force. I believe that's an Anakin Skywalker Jedi Knight. Nope, that would cost 7, right? Can't tell who that is from the glare. Actually looks like a Ray. Oh, because it's 6 because he paid 2 for 3PO first. I was like, why is Ray 6? Because Anakin Jedi Knight is deploy -1 from the Skywalker, from the Saga, from the Forces Strong in My Family card, the epic event, but he normally costs 8, so he'd still cost 7. Ooh, got a Jedi Council Chamber out. And there's the Anakin's lightsaber on Rey. She's got to move away, though, right? Because this is just way too dangerous to... I didn't see what that was. That was just flashed. Oh, the speak. Has to be the speak, yeah. So both these players out swinging early. Now, one thing to note: this is a matchup where hyperspeed could come into play. Even the Falcon, pulse mass is at 8. I believe even the Falcon can't quite make it to Coruscant. Yeah, pulse mass is parsec 8. And Millennium Falcon V only has hyperspeed 6. I don't think Chewie increases it. So mostly that means Drew has to kind of pace himself when he deploys his space. He can't just go to Pulse Mass because then he's just giving up Coruscant. He has to consider whether that's what he really wants to do. Yeah. Drew did not move Rey. Rey is still just standing there. That is interesting. Now, Aegis of Luxon is still flipped. Needs Luke to not be in play. Or needs Luke to be on table in order to flip it back to its 0 side. So he is going to get the attrition bonus, get to peek at the top cards. And then he will cause a ping with the objective as well. There's Emperor for free. Or for 2. Draw a card. Shadows. I think he's mapping out what he wants to do here. He did put a card down to look at his force pile, so he knows what the order is. Remains to be seen if he'll be able to actually sequence everything out the way he wants. Boba Fett Bounty Hunter. Well, Drew has to have a Hoodix, right? That there's no way he makes this play without a Hoodix. I can't see what Drew did there. He flashed a card, but I don't know what. Greedo? Greedo. We can't see Drew's pile, so I don't know how much force he has saved, but this battle will certainly not be good. He is going to peek at the top 2 cards during his battle phase. Or wait, he might be taking Force Lightning first. Maybe he peeked, didn't like them, and shuffled. That could be too. We're battling. Swing, probably at Zuzor, right? It'd have to be. And then... Oh, I actually don't like the outcome of this. You have to like lose Vigo and pay 2 for Boba Fett? That's not awesome. Daniel pulls Coward to stop Drew from being able to retrieve freely after this, but draws 2, 5, 2. So 9 for Battle Destiny against Drew doesn't get one. So Hoojix or game over, I think, is kind of where we're at. Yeah, there's the Hoodix. So we got Handle, another Rey, General Leia. I wish I had paid more attention when you laid those cards out. Oh, a Jedi's Resilience was another one. And then he's got to play the Hoodix. Pass, pay maintenance. Activate one with wipe. Forgot he wasn't going to have to lose the Vigo because there wasn't going to be any attrition. Sounds like Chris Werfs is, or looks like Chris Werfs is watching the game, table judging it for us. I suspect that there was a that there was a secret plans or an aim high out so that Daniel could not retrieve Zizor when Zizor's bounty left the table. Now Daniel can swap for Zizor. He can get Zizor back out with the Zizor's Palace Sewer text. He has to swap an alien with a Black Sun agent. A non-spy Black Sun agent, I believe now. Yeah, non-spy Black Sun agent. So he can get Zizor back out pretty freely. The risk, of course, is he has to put Zizor in a place where he won't get hit with a lightsaber and just die again. So there's Rey again, who got Jedi's Resilience. Another use pull. Luke with lightsaber. Yeah, I don't know if I love Daniel going for the beatdown on Rey there. Like he kind of had to. I don't know if he had really another option, but it just like killed Zizor and didn't really accomplish much. And now Boba Fett's committed. I think I would have preferred a different alien besides Greedo. Actually, is kind of where we're at, depending on like, given that Drew had a Force saved, right? Now Daniel does get to draw here if he wants. He does not. He decides not to. You can draw with shadows on either turn. You can just only ping if you control 3 battlegrounds, or if you occupy 3 battlegrounds on your turn. So Drew uses 3PO here. I wonder if Battle Pad's out. Now we've seen Battle Plan First Strike, like from Mike Turner had it in a CCT. Agents of the Black Sun is not. It's not impossible for them to be playing that card too. The trouble point is that you have to remember that you're doing that, and you can't pull your Battle Order Shield if you're going to do that. Because once you do, you can't play a Battle Order First Strike. It works fine in CCT because CCT very aggressively goes to a battleground site on turn 1, puts pressure on light side to pull Battle Order. Or pull Battle Plan, rather. So, we'll see what Daniel's going to do here. I don't think he's drawn from Shadows yet. 4? Aura Sing. Okay. Aura Sing with Blast Rifle. That's a fine card. She only gets to draw one weapon destiny here because there's no Jedi, but then we're moving to draw a card and ping. Okay, loses a Chewie. All right, we're just not gonna fight. We're not gonna worry about space, I think. And then Aura moves over. Okay. Does Vigo have 3 ability? Uh-oh. I don't like leaving those guys alone. Not with a known Leia in hand. Okay. Moves the Emperor into the Jedi Council Chamber to threaten a drain of 3. Then he's drawing. Okay. Does he remember he has to pay maintenance on Boba Fett? Or is he just not going to? Oh, and he saved 2. Okay. Nope. Just going to keep drawing. Cold Feet. I would not have played that here. You want a Cold Feet against Jedi's Resilience. Alright. He's not playing Battle Order First Strike, probably. Or he's certainly not going to play it this game. Let's. Then he's going to pull Secret Plans with his shield. Alright, well, we'll see how this line of play works out for Daniel, because he is... He appears to have forgotten about Boba Fett. So he's going to lose 2 force in order to send him to used. Which, yeah. Yeah, not great. And activate 1 with wipe. Alright, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Drew does have a drain of 3 that he can do. Have to pay for it, but he's probably got plenty of force, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, got plenty of force. And then we know he had this shuffle yesterday as a barrier canceller. Very, very easy for him to have it again. He's going to use 3PO again. Probably just trying to piece together, like, is it better to battle? One of the interesting quirks about playing against the Anakin Saga deck is that, like, they have the recurring lightsaber, right? They can use the lightsaber kind of wherever they want. However, once they deploy it, then is when you can kind of breathe easy a little bit on the EPPs. Like, EPP Luke is out, Rey is out, Anakin Saber is out. There's not a lot of other permanent weapons that this deck often plays. Like Ahsoka sometimes, but like Anakin Saga is not allowed to play EPP Obi-Wan or EPP Qui-Gon, either one. So like they could have a General Kenobi with his saber, but like Anakin's not going to have his lightsaber. So it is one of the things, like, this deck really wants to be more aggressive than stacking up a sight and draining, because it only has the 1 lightsaber that adds to drains. Looks like he is going to pay to drain the 3, though. So it's Below Parried, Mara, and Banis Keeg. I wonder if he, like, revealed from quietly observing at the start of the game. That could be a thing he did. I don't know why I'm, like, leaning as though that's going to change the glare. I think that's Leia. Nope, that's Leia. The other one must have been Solo. And the barrier? Barrier. It was a Solo. Thank you. I was like, it's there's the red, right? So it's a C-slip with an interrupt. It's either Solo or Leia, or a C-slip with a red card. Trother Fire. Okay. So even though Leia's barriered, she's still going to get to retrieve. So this is going to be a 3 retrieval for Drew. If he does he even have 3 cards in Lost? Yes, he does. He has Hujix and Resilience and whatever he lost to play the Saber from Lost. So can retrieve all those cards. Solo against Aura Singh. Now, there is an interesting counterbeat for Daniel here, because he can do the Zizor's Palace sewer swap, get Zizor, and Zizor can battle into into General Leia. Okay. So Arsing hit solo, and then Daniel drew low, but Drew drew high, and Arsing has her forfeit, so they just trade. He did draw Commander Thrawn for his Battle Destiny, for his Battle Destiny, and Sense for his weapon draw. Now, whether you move Luke or Rey over, you're still open to a Zizor beat in one place. It will just be that there's a weapon. So he's just going to leave them all. I wonder if Drew has a barrier then. Or a Run Luke Run. Run Luke Run could also be pretty damaging. I kind of feel like I would have battled into Greedo and Vigo. Because Vigo only gets +2 forfeit while with Zizor, so they're both forfeit 4. If you think you're likely to draw a 5 or higher, either Solo or Leia can battle into that ability 3 stack and just kill them. I might have just done that instead of getting Arsing off the table where she can be redeployed. Is that a Duro? I think he's swapping Duro for Zizor. For Zizor into barrier. I don't see a barrier. All right, that suggests then Run Luke Run, right? Because Drew certainly knows about the swap. He knows that's a possibility, and he knows Leia doesn't draw on her own. That's why he was considering moving the last turn. So. Six. Oh, sure. Fillion's Fist. So now, since Solo and Chewie have both been used, that means Best Star Pilot is not going to be pulling a ship. Oh, of course that's not a battleground yet anyway. All right, so Zizor just battles into Leia. Drew can retrieve Solo with the sword text. Yes, that's true. So maybe that's a reason to not to spend the Solo in a battle where you know that he's going to die because you can just get him back. Not sure what that one was drawn for. Drew a character and showed it, but I'm not clear on what. I'm not clear on why. Oh, maybe that was the card lost to draw their fire. That's probably what it was. Yeah. So the sword just retrieves it into used, not into hand. Which is fine because putting it in used lets you put it in a good place for Star Pilot. Handle to add a Desi to power. All right. Yeah, Caesar can bounce off of Leia for this reason. Yeah, he's gonna grab handle. Draws a 6 for power. And a 5 for battle destiny though, so that actually will still kill Leia. He won't cause any battle damage on either side. But he will kill Leia. Which is kind of the important part, right? So Greedo up and Zizor over. Yes, okay. So now it is a battleground. I guess we can see now, because Drew still has the option. No, he's not going to. So Drew's the option of retrieving the Solo there with the sewer so that he can attack Coruscant. Although with Rey deployed and Chewie lost, it's not as good. Kind of wonder if Drew is mostly just like leaving space as the kind of backup plan if everything else fails. He's just gonna like put Falcon at Polis Massa with whatever. You could put Falcon, so you could put like Anakin on Falcon. He needs 2 Destiny though to crack Immune 8. Would there be a 7 in this deck? There could be like a relatively unprotected. It's not likely to be a Luke's Hand or an R2 in red 5. The more likely attack here is certainly going to be into Zizor, but then the question is, what does Drew have to actually fight into that? Anakin Jedi Knight would do it, I suppose. You just draw 2 Destiny, you just have to exceed 6 on 2 Destiny, which based on the Destiny we've seen in this deck so far seems pretty likely. Like on the one hand, Drew has to do something now because he is facing Drain of 5 on the ground. On the other hand, it seems likely he has something to do. And I guess if he imagined planning out this sequence ahead of time, the battle into Arsing makes a little more sense because you'd kind of prefer this setup, right? You'd prefer this setup to it, because if it was the reverse, it would have been Zizor into Zizor's Palace to battle Leia, kill Leia, move Arsing over, so that'd be Arsing and Zizor again instead of Vico and Zizor. Drew deciding on his line here, what he's going to do. While he's doing that, I will tell you the PC is always looking for additional help. So to become a playtester, help with card development, use your coding skills for GIMP development or fixing bugs, help with marketing, deck list, creating content. No matter your skills, there's a spot for your enthusiasm in the game. Visit starwarsccg.org/volunteer to get in touch with us. Looks like Drew picked up Onita to get Leia. I assume. Can't see his lost spot, but I would guess it's Leia. And that, I believe, is Jedi Lev. Lost. Probably to get back solo. So he has that option too. So there's solo again. So he'll get around Zizor's text. And Leia. Same beat squad as before. Now I feel like a leadership to try to clear the site is probably in the offing. Battle. Retrieve. Drew has the option of up to 3 retrieval. I don't think he can pay for that much. Daniel loses Cold Feet. Okay. I feel like Daniel is undervaluing Cold Feet, but it could also be that his plan is to try to play around the lightsabers, just never get into battles where you can play Jedi's Resilience, in which case Cold Feet is a lot less good. So, ooh. Yep, leadership for 2 destinies. It's 11. Oh my god. That is not what you want to see. Vigo's like 2 power. Vigo does not have a lot of power here. Yeah. 3, 8, 10 against 19. So you at least won't have to... Yeah. You at least forfeit this way. You can still no escape. You can still no escape to get Zizor back. Leia died. Probably, I would imagine because he has another Leia. Like he has more Leias. than solos. So just lose Leia so you can play her again, do another hit and run, get more retrieval. I mean, this is exactly what Drew's deck wants to do, right? His deck really wants to be aggressive, be able to attack in a lot of places, attack on the ground as much as you want, which is exactly what he's been allowed to do. So, hey, that's me. You played a Dr. Chelly Afra to get Forlom. Ooh, and then a Forlom. He put it there, but I don't know that he hasn't deployed it actually yet. Boba Fett Bounty Hunter and a Forlom. Okay. What was Forlom for? Oh, he just paid for everything at once? Okay. Django, battle, retrieve Zizor. Okay, clever. This is interesting because Drew did spend his Hujix already. He may have retrieved it, but I don't think he has had an opportunity to like escape pod to get it back. So I don't know what his plan is here. Cancel Drew. Ugh, he drew like 7 over 5 or 3 destinies. So not what you want. Might be good enough anyway. I wish we could see either Drew's lost pile or his reserve deck, but I just can't tell what's happening over there now. Let me see if I can get that fixed. No, it looks like he's peeling. So now Boba's going to die again. I don't know if he's going to go out of play or if he's just going to lose to put him back in used, but yeah, that battle was bad. He's going to lose 2 to put him back in use. Okay. Which makes sense because now if Django dies in a later turn, not this turn, but in a later turn, he'll be able to pick the Boba back up again. Daniel has lost a lot of force to like draw their fire pings and the drain of 3 over there and stuff. So, but that looks like it was a big swing. We'll see what Drew's got to come back with. Now, one of the powerful things certainly about the Saga deck, particularly like in this situation with the Draw Their Fire, is there's a lot of retrieval available. Just kind of 3PO again. Daniel also only has 2 cards in hand, although he can pick up 2 more between now and his next deploy phase. Like if Anakin Jedi Knight battles into Emperor and draws like a 6, and Emperor draws low. Ooh. Oh. Wait. What happened with that handle? Why did he show a handle? Because handle's grabbed, so Daniel pointed at it. I wonder if maybe Drew was... I don't know why Drew revealed that card when he put it in his use pile. Well, that beatdown was the kind of thing that Daniel needed to get back into the game. So we will see what. Oh, Leia's resistance transport. This is the thing that we did see, I think, from Drew's deck before. He has more space than a lot of the Saga decks do. And then there's Yoda against the Emperor. I would. Yeah, oh, he's going to battle and do his retrieval with Draw Their Fire. You kind of have to, right? You can't just leave him there. Oh. Daniel drew a 1. Although he's only down 1 power here. Because Yoda's still only 3. So 7 versus 6, right? Or is it 5? Might be 5. Daniel did show us that he has Zuckuss and Mist Hunter in hand. I think Emperor is 4 power. Yeah, so Daniel has to lose 2 here, which I believe he did. Luke's going to move over. I wonder if Daniel has a way to set up this Destiny so that he can battle with a lot of Destiny against Zuckuss. I wonder also if Daniel tracked around the Zizor. I don't think he did, but he does get to drain 2 for free, which he does. 7. Oh, because it costs +1 to deploy there. Yep. Barrier. Bummer. And he draws with Emperor to ping 1, because now he's on 3 battlegrounds. You battle into Yoda? I guess you do, right? Better to just kill him. I guess you could move away, right? That's also a possibility. We got hidden weapons, a combo card, maybe Git combo, and then a character in Daniel's hand. He was considering what to do after that. I think it's actually a balance combo. Daniel does not look happy with his options. 5 is going to deploy whatever this character is. P59? Okay. That's fine. She's trying to deploy a site to check his destinies, which I think he probably should have done before he deployed the character, but that's fine. So he has the hidden weapons, so he's pretty secure at the Zizor's Palace site with the Django down there. What are we doing? Battling? Retrieving 1. Okay. Tries to shoot Rey and misses. Swings and hits. Draws a 4, which will kill Rey. And then a 4 back. So they will both just, or no, Daniel has to lose 1. I get doing that from the perspective of like you need to take the damage off the table. Letting Rey and the Saber redeploy is dangerous though. I think you have to move Emperor away. Like I don't think you can just leave the Emperor there. Use 1 for what? What did he use? He used 1, but I don't know. I don't know what for. He's still got a lot left. Yeah. Okay. So you use the Force to battle into Yoda. That's actually bad though, because yeah, he just loses the Emperor to get him out of there. Okay. I would have just moved him over. I think moving him over is better. All right. Like Yoda's good on defense. He's just not as good on offense. Because a Jedi uses the Force for knowledge and defense, never for attack, right? Except for all the time that attack looks really cool. Oh, I'm just moving the camera. Okay. Thank you, Robbie. Yeah, now Yoda has a Drain 3 site open because he can move over to the square. Now Coward is out though, so like if Daniel can attack into Luke and get him off the table, then he won't be able to drain at this square. So Rey went down to the Leia's resistance transport, so now I can draw Destiny against Zekas. Actually, can it? I don't remember what the permanent pilot is on that. It's probably 2, right? It's unlikely that it's 3. Yeah, it's 2. So he still can't draw Battle Destiny there. He has 2 red cards in hand. Yes, that's true. And can't draw because Emperor's off the table. That's also true, yes. Imbalance combo, sure. What is imbalance combo? Wait, what? Imbalance combo to cancel the retrieval? Sure. So that's fine. That battle seemed terrible. All it did is kill Rey. Did he even have to lose one? 6 plus 4 is 10. Yeah, okay, he had. Okay. I think Drew must have miscounted the ability, MHD. That battle does not make any sense to me if he didn't miscount the ability. Yeah, he's going to move over. But see, now like the Drain 3 site doesn't even matter. It's true that he can't attack into the Luke's, but he can attack into the Leia's transport and just kill it for free. Drew's made some interesting plays in here that I, at the minimum, did not work out for him. I don't know they were like bad from the outset, but they definitely didn't. They definitely did not pan out. And now he's in actually kind of an awkward spot. Because Daniel's going to get to retrieve one with the battle. What's the 2? Oh, that's the battle. What was... Oh, that was the loss for the draw their fire. Sure. Doesn't really matter what it was. So that takes him off 2 battlegrounds, takes him off battle plan. Everyone moving Y. Okay, fine. Oh, sorry. Like, I get covering the drain, that's fun, but I don't think I would have moved those guys. Like, this is how you could lose to, like Anakin Jedi Knight clash, right? Like, I guess he would have lost to that already anyway. That would have happened over there too. What are we? Oh, yeah. Sorry about the mess. Sorry about the mess. It would have been terrible here too. Like just moving in front of Luke with that stack doesn't seem good to me. So he's deploying Holdo. Planning to move over. He's going to retrieve with Walkwing now that he can. But Daniel got to draw a bunch of cards there now, so like satisfying Coward's not a guarantee now. Move over. He needed to retrieve the Leia's transport. Okay. Slowly marching Yoda over to a battleground site. Oh man, if this hidden weapons works, this is going to be a disaster. So we're getting to drain for 2. That's certainly happening. I wonder if he found Zizor again. Lose leadership. Oh, no, he's changing his mind. Losing sand and escape pod. It looked like it was off the top. He's got a 3PO card. Zizor. Why there? All right, barrier's fine. Whatever. I don't understand putting him there because, like, the danger is the hidden weapons fails, right? The hidden weapons doesn't hit Luke, doesn't capture Luke, doesn't whatever, doesn't kill him. So, like, you put Zizor there, he's just going to get hit by Luke. RSing, sure. Can't play Greedo because Greedo's on table. Yeah, I don't... no, whatever. Battle retrieve. Hidden weapons, right? Yeah. Hidden weapons on Luke. Draws a 2. Don't remember what that does. Hidden weapons on a 2. Immediately captured. And I think she was conceding to that. Yep. Wow. Nice job, Daniel. Well done. That looked pretty bad early, like... But I don't know if Drew just couldn't get things together or what happened there, but yeah. Yeah, good job, Daniel. He set up a number of beatdowns. The first one like didn't really work, but it's fine to go for it, I think. You know, like if your opponent doesn't have the Hujik, so you are just way ahead early. And then the one on solo was great, and then that one was great. Yeah. I think Daniel played really well. I think there was like 1 or 2 things in there, like battling Emperor into Yoda was, I think, not good, but yeah, and then Drew miscounting in space there was that was really something. I don't have an explanation for that other than that he miscounted the ability. Yeah, there's no way that Drew misunderstood how the Battle of Destiny reset works. Like he must have just thought there were 3 ability on the Leia's transport. So, all right. Well, that'll finish game 10 for us here. I don't know what the standings look like. But my suspicion is that win might actually put Daniel in. certainly it helps him a lot. Uh, that's definitely going to be a big help to him being at table one and then winning. That's, I think, if it doesn't put him in as a lock for sure, it's definitely like very likely. And then I don't actually know what happened in the other games, so we will have to wait and see what happened with the other matches to see how the finals turns out. Uh, I'm just looking at Slack and stuff now. It's like, yeah. So it's kind of a great tournament. I think there might have been like one repeated matchup in there. I know of the games games that we did today here, all of them are different matchups, and then I even think the ones from counting yesterday are all different too. So, yeah, nice wide open format, fun tournament format. At least it looked like fun anyway. Only having to play 6 games on one day is helpful, and then not having to do all the wine in front of me stuff with the matchups, figuring out like your top 8 deck and all that stuff. Yeah, we'll see how this goes going forward. But for now, I think we're gonna call it on this stream. I'll direct you guys back over to the PC channel for the finals because they will have that. Let me see if I have who is going to be on stream for that. I believe that is going to be Dan, and it was going to be Michael Pistone, but he had some stuff come up today, so I'm not sure if it's going to be him or Garrett. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, you guys can head over there. The finals should be. I don't know if they're doing a lunch break or not, but they'll be able to tell you over there. Keep an eye out on all of the socials for all the announcements and everything. For right now, though, thanks for joining me for this, and we'll see you at a later time. Have a good day.